This is Ningdu County, Jiangxi Province. The massacre that caused a sensation on the whole network. In broad daylight, a bad cow head slashed for people in a row just for 21 yuan. Knife deadly. Don't see the end. You can't imagine. How sick is this little beast? Time August 5th, 2015. Location: Ningdu County, Ganzhou City, Jiangxi Province. In a residential building in Jingyuan Village, Jiangxi Township, Ningdu County, there was a massacre that shocked the local area. The crime took place in a bedroom on the second floor. A 30-year-old woman, Zhang Qinghua, was found dead in her home. There are also two disgruntled people lying next to him. 3-year-old boy, their little feet. The body also suffered fatal force damage. I used to be 18 years. I saw it at this scene. The happiest. I thought the tragedy ended there. But as the police continued their search, another one appeared in the bedroom on the south side of the same floor. Female corpse. Confirmed as Zhang Qinghua's biological sister Zhang Qingyan, only 28 years old. The two unfortunately separated boys. It was the sister's son. The puzzle is that this year's jewelry on the two victims, none were plundered. This makes for a burglary. The possibility of homicide was quickly ruled out. The case caused local hype. There is a lot of discussion on the local forum. Put me on this network. This is on WeChat. All. Spread to this may be on the shoulder and neck. I took the test to dozens before deciding on the object. Both are sisters. Become this one who insists. Start a team. Be louder and louder online. The murder of two sisters. It is likely to be related to emotional entanglements. It is said that he once married Shandong 6 years ago. Shortly before the incident, he returned to his mother's house with his son to sponsor. This kind of woman who has returned from a foreign land is rough. Catastrophic scenario. It aroused people's interest in it. The engine's many speculations. At the same time, detectives are at the crime scene. Found a group with bloodstains. Footprint. The measured footprint shows that the wearer's size is 41. Apparently male. The driving route according to the blood footprint. Preliminary determination that he was held by the alleged offender. However, after further analysis of the sole pattern, but found that there are two different characteristics of footwear, it seems to suggest that there may be more than one perpetrator. However, in the face of these two embarrassments, different agreements are not quite, and distribution after in-depth comparison, the police were surprised to find, although cow is different, but the overall shape of the footprint is highly consistent, and the two sets of footprints barely intersect. This suggests that the suspect is likely to have been committed by one person as the investigation progresses. The complex mystery behind this vicious case. More and more groups, especially people, also marked with a question mark. What's that? That's why there are two protocols. But it only takes one person to commit the crime. These two protocols emerged. The house where the case took place belonged to Zhang Qingwu, the father of the adding sisters. About 2 years ago, at Zhang Qinghua among the sisters, they opened a grocery store on the ground floor and added meatball processing services at the entrance of the store. Sister Zhang Qingyan was killed shortly before the crime, returning from her in-laws in Shandong. Since then, I have lived on the second floor. The morning of the incident, by the villagers at 7 o'clock to add large meatballs. It was operated by Zhang Qingyan at that time. Meatball. The owner of the grocery store, Zhangqing Huaju Hotel, is very far from the store. Come to the grocery store on time at 8 o'clock every day. The police, based on the case analysis, believe that the murder took place between 7 and 8 a.m. The suspect may have followed Zhang Qingyan upstairs, kill him first and hide him under the bed. When he was about to flee, it happened that Zhang Qinghua went upstairs. Immediately put it. That is, the two little boys who appeared later killed together. Killer to victim. The living environment doesn't look very familiar. Two sisters like this. Life but some habits he doesn't know very well. He always thinks that he is alone now, but I didn't expect this store to be opened by his sister. His sister follows this habit every day. It's around 8 o'clock. It must be dinner. The store is open. The store is open. Open the door. Police speculate that he may be an outsider, but we can't rule out the possibility of locals committing crimes, because from this point in time, this does not match because of our normal crime. Won't choose this time. No point this position. To increase sisters' social relationships. After conducting an investigation with emotional experiences, the police did not find any obvious abnormalities. The small one is in Shandong. Husband in Shandong is in Shandong. That big sister's husband is here. We locals. He said that outside is working in Shenzhen. After ruling out the motive for love murder, after on-site investigation, technicians are committing crimes. On-site extraction of male hair and DNA testing determined its attribution. Therefore, the police will shift the focus of the investigation to the local governor, the male villagers who live there. There are 840 for men between the ages of 10 and 70 in Jiangxi village. There are also a large number of migrant workers. It's obviously not practical to do blood tests one by one. At this moment, scouts noticed fighting skills at the scene. It is speculated that there should be traces of injuries on the suspect's body. After tinfoil investigation, police on the fourth day of the incident locked up a young suspect, 10-year-old, 17-year-old Liu Yuhong. This is still tied, knife on foot. So it is in line with our previous inference that this industry, there must be injuries. The police immediately conducted a blood test on him. The result shows creature tailoring left on site, but it belongs to Liu Yuhong. The result shocked the villagers of Jingyuan village. Because in everyone's impression, Liu Yuhong is an honest character, a good and helpful boy. Just graduated from junior high school. Performance is 1. Very honest and won't let anything go through interrogation. Liu Yuhong quickly confessed to his crime. The morning of the incident, when he went to Zhang's grocery store to buy water, there is only one person in the store for inspection. During the change process, Liu Yuhong discovered there's a lot of change in the checkout page drawer. Evil thoughts asked him, and he said no, pushed me down. After I pushed him down, I put him. Also knocked down. It fell to the ground, maybe it fell a little harder. Doesn't move much on the ground. So I forced him to come up with the money. He felt aside on the ground. Tried it on my lap. I found scissors in the living room. I stabbed him a few times. Life killed him. At that time, Liu Yuhong brought her suitcase, prepared to go to Ningdu County to live in the city after killing Zhengking banquet. To cover up the crime, he hid the body under the bed, then changed the drive from the suitcase, net clothes and shoes. Just as Liu Yuhong was about to leave, suddenly, Qing Hua carried two children under the age of 3 upstairs. To avoid exposure, Liu Yuhong brutally stabbed Zhengking Hua with scissors. The cries of the children did not stop him from continuing his murder. Even to innocent baits were not spared. And finally, Liu Yuhong found only 21 yuan in cash in the drawer. Speechless. And this is really hard to understand. A teenager who just graduated from junior high school. How could it be so cruel? According to Liu Yuhong's confession, due to the fact that his parents work outside the home for a long time, he was raised by his grandparents. During the same year, he was often bullied by his peers. Extremely low self-esteem, as their bodies outgrow their peers. He went from being bullied to being bullied, and you get the satisfaction of the violence. It's because I'm bigger. Then let me run the class. No one will bully you later. Middle school level, Liu Yuhong befriends socially undesirable young people, addicted to the entertainment consumption guide of the county seat, to the end of the original monthly living expenses of 1,000 yuan. Not enough at all, because in many ways you pay that or what? Other aspects. It costs money. For example, inviting them out to eat. It is also far greater than the cost of rural areas. The purpose of robbing Zhengga grocery store is only just for pocket money. Although Liu Yuhong committed the most fashionable underage, but he has no regard for life. Trample the law. The social impact is huge. The court sentenced him to life imprisonment according to law.